Hey, Julie Roussel here. Hey, welcome to Wacky Wednesdays. Hey, where you never know what the topic's going to be. Hey, welcome and thanks for joining in, whether you're popping in live right now or you are catching on the replay. I'm glad that you could join in for a little kitchen quarantine conversation tonight. As always, if anything that you hear resonates with you or you find it valuable, leave me a little love. Drop your thoughts or even answer the question in the thread. Share the video with anyone you think it might help. And PM me if you have questions or want to hear more. I'm always happy to share the things that I'm learning, and I hope that they help you. So hey, welcome friends. I see a few joining in, and as usual, I have no idea who it is. Like I said, Facebook must be lagging, probably because there's a lot of people in our house trying to get on devices right now and wireless. So maybe that's what it is. Or maybe I am peeking at my notes, I don't know. But hey, as you pop in, do me a favor, let me know that you did, or tell me how you're doing. I'd love to know. Hey, there's a few joining in. Hey Magali, hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Y su familia? It's good to see. Like I said, more and more are joining in, and I can see that you are, but I have no idea who it is. So like I said, I'll try to welcome you when I see you, hopefully. But do me a favor and let's get started on the question for the night. So hopefully you have answers for this. So what is your favorite? Gracias, Magali. I'm so glad to hear that. So what is your favorite Dolly Parton movie or song? And so leave your answer in the thread if you can definitely tell me her favorite song. Or your favorite Dolly Parton movie or song. And you know, for those of us that are my age, you probably know a few here and there. If you're a country music fan, and if you're not, maybe you've seen her on the big screen. So tonight I'm going to share a quick story with you, what I learned, and hopefully how it can benefit you, especially with all this craziness going on. So like I said, friends, I appreciate the hays and the likes. I don't always see them as they're going across. Like I said, it's really lagging tonight. So if you leave me a hey or tell me how you're doing, or even answer the question in the thread if you happen to hear a favorite song of Dolly Parton or a movie, I'd love to hear it. So many people know Dolly Parton as a singer, a songwriter, a multi-instrumentalist, a producer, an actress, an author. But most people don't know the backstory on her. And she was born in a small one-room cabin in East Tennessee, and she had 11 siblings. Can you imagine 11 siblings in a one-room little cabin in quarantine? Whew, talk about togetherness and stir crazy. And Dolly grew up performing, always wanting to be involved in music, and she was performing as a child and also had appearances on radio shows and such. And as soon as she graduated from high school, she immediately moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and she found a lot of success as a songwriter. But after struggling for a while to make it as a solo artist, she finally had her first #1 hit entitled Joshua in February of 1971. And one of her biggest hits followed right after, Jolene. So if you happen to catch on the replay later and you hear the opening song, that's why you heard Jolene. And the success and #1 songwriting title, Jolene, also propelled her success as an actress. Now, granted, she also received a ton of awards for her music career, such as the Country Music Hall of Fame, 9 Grammys, 26 #1s, and she's also very successful on the big screen in movies such as 9 to 5, if you remember that one. And I bet you could probably start singing the song in your head right now if you wanted to. I still hear it going through mine. Hey Magali, nice to see you, lady. Hey Lori, so nice to see you. Oh, I hope you and the family are doing well. It's so good to see you, lady. And like I was saying, and lost track of thought. Oh, darn it, I hate when that happens. But that is why I have notes. But like I was saying, she also appeared in movies such as 9 to 5 and Steel Magnolias. And I'll be honest, 9 to 5 was a favorite movie of mine because she was that sassy, tough, smart, always joke cracking, down to earth, call it like it is lady. And I absolutely love that in there. Hey Carrie, nice to see you, lady. Oh, so good to see your face. I'm glad you could pop in. There we go. Like I said, I'm only seeing a few here and there as they pop in, so I try to welcome you. If I miss you, I'm really sorry. It's not showing a whole lot. Good to see you, lady. And like I say, I absolutely love the story, though, of her as a person, because she started out dirt poor and became such a successful actress and songwriter, and has such a long, successful career in country music. I mean, she's easily recognizable anywhere she goes. And I heard this quote of hers recently. And like I said, she tends to call it like it is. And she's very down to earth and very direct. And I love that about her. And this quote from her said, "You can't control the wind, but you can control the sails." And after listening to this, I thought about it a little bit. I realized that kind of like the current situation with most people right now, the shelter at home, you can't control the sails. Or sorry, you can't control there are a lot of things you can't control right now, whether it's the virus, whether it's virtual schooling, whether it's a job loss, whether you're blown off course a little bit, whether you're struggling, stressed, or even a little stir crazy. Yeah. But the key with this is that you can control the sails. Hey, Michelle, so good to see you, lady. Oh, right, Jolene, cool, lady. I'm so glad you could pop in. It's great to see your face. I hope you all are doing well. And like I was saying, but the key with this is that you can control the sails, though, and the sailing. And when you catch that brisk wind, you can unfurl your sails and adjust them so that you can use the wind to power your life instead of allowing it to pin you down and keep you pinned. And when you're pinned down like that, you know, you're unhappy and you have the choice to allow that brisk wind or life events, or however you choose to describe it, as your motivation to succeed. You can unfurl those sails. You can power your engine or your sailboat. If you've ever sailed on a catamaran or a sailboat, you know how to use those sails and use the wind currents so you can control your destination, where you're headed. Basically, it powers your way, right? It may not always be the wind that you wanted that's going to push you perfectly, but you take it and you use that wind because you don't want to stay right in the middle of nowhere. So if you heard something that resonates with you or that you found valuable, or if you wanted to pop in and answer and tell me your favorite Dolly Parton song or movie, I would love to hear it. Or even if you're just popping in to say hey and tell me how you're doing. Share the video with anyone you think it might help. PM me if you have questions or want to hear more about some ways that you can control your sails and use your wind to power your way. Hey, I see a few more joining in. Like I said, I've been missing most people as they pop in. Facebook's really been lagging, but I am glad that you could pop in. Carrie, it is so good to see your face, lady. I hope you are doing well. Hope you and the family as well. So, Dolly Parton, she started out life dirt poor. You know, as one of 12 siblings in a one-room cabin in East Tennessee. I mean, can you imagine right now how much stir crazy they got going on right now? But one thing I loved about her story is that she used the wind and her life circumstances to power her resolve, to power her determination to become a singer, a songwriter, an actress. She chose to unfurl those sails instead of allowing that wind to keep her pinned down, to keep her destroyed. So be like Dolly. Because you can't control the wind, but you can control your sails. Quarantine or not. I'll catch you later.